Good evening. My name is Emily Panning, and my capstone project is called An Analysis of the South Coast Air Quality Management District's Replace Your Ride. My project analyzes the effectiveness of this clean vehicle incentive buying program that was developed as a way for the State of California Air Resources Board to improve the fuel efficiency of its fleet and to combat the effects of vehicle emissions on the climate and public health. This is important because low-income residents in disadvantaged communities often suffer most from the negative effects of vehicle emissions, but are least likely to afford newer, more fuel-efficient vehicles. Historically, clean vehicle incentive programs such as cash for clunkers and vehicle tax rebates do not have income qualifications to participate. In contrast, Replace Your Ride targets Californians with lower incomes. Replacement options include newer used conventional gas, hybrid electric, and fuel cell vehicles. Alternative mobility modes such as e-bikes and transit are also included. Since waiting to be reimbursed can be a barrier to entry, qualified buyers are connected to pre-screened vendors who receive vouchers directly at the point of sale. Voucher amounts are dependent on income. The program targets families with incomes up to 400% of the federal poverty level, and extra funding is available to those people living in disadvantaged communities. Participants agree to surrender their older vehicles at designated scrapping sites. It is critical to understand if the program is meeting its designated goals in the most efficient way possible by answering the following questions. Is the program effective at making lower and zero emission vehicles available to low income households? And what are the program's strengths and weaknesses? These questions were answered through qualitative data analysis from interviews with various stakeholders, including state and local agencies, program recipients and vendors, and several advocacy groups for transportation and the environment. I then analyzed the interview data for common themes by using programs like Otter AI and Word Cloud. Data analysis revealed that the program is meeting the overall goal of putting more fuel-efficient vehicles into the hands of lower-income Californians. Over 8,000 vehicle replacements have been made since 2015, and 88% of the recipients' families make less than or equal to 225% of the federal poverty level. However, the method of delivery needs some improvement, because Replace Your Ride is slow and difficult to navigate for participants and vendors. The program does not do enough to encourage alternate mobility options such as e-bikes and ride shares. E-bikes are a recent development since the passage of SB 400, but the vendor process is not well established. Community outreach programs should be improved to provide more equitable access to the program. Some suggestions for improving include creating an easier-to-use website, field offices for in-person and language help, better outreach for vendor training and recruitment, and going to the community for people who do not have community access. Improving the process for purchasing e-bikes. As one interviewee said, the program would get a lot more bang for its buck with environmentally and would make the incentive money go further. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, I will be in breakout room number 3.